y'all, this is just a flip through of some layouts that I need to put away. The last batch I did get put up, with the exception of a couple that I need to figure out the dates on. So this is the next set that I'm going to put away, and I'm going to slowly work my way through that big pile of layouts that I have that are sitting in a stack, not in albums and not in page protectors. So last one I put music to it, but I had a hard time finding music long enough, so I might do a little talking and might not. But this one was a pattern that my friend Debbie did on her, did she do it on her silhouette or something and sent it to us? And I can't remember exactly how I did it, but it's a pretty cool like little quilting pattern, and this is the second part of that layout. And I love this. I forget who made this, but this was a birthday line, and I can't remember who it was by, but I absolutely loved it. This was fun because I just took a bunch of different titles, and look, something come off right there, or something stuck right there. You know what? I'll just pull that off. Something was on there. I may have to find another little sticker to put over it to cover up where that adhesive came off. But anyway, this is just a cute little layout using different titles around the edge of the page. I remember this one I made doing the She's Crafty, when she did the 6x6 paper pad class challenge. That's when I made that one. This, I believe, is an Echo Park summer line, and I absolutely love this collection, and I don't remember the name of it, but it's like one of my favorite summer lines. This is using Cartabella paper, and I love these stickers. Those are Amy Tangerine. This I made for Scrap Happy, the load challenge. This was one of the prompts, and it is about a book that I loved as a child and telling a story about, and I was just laughing because the journaling's about when I was young, my mom would clean my room because I collected things, and she found an empty egg carton in my drawer and asked me what was I doing with the empty egg carton in my drawer, and I told her I might need it one day. And then I said, I'm still a collector of things, but at least it's not egg cartons. And guess what? I have a collection of egg cartons down in the basement because we have chickens. So I just cracked myself up with that. But this is about one of my favorite books, Christina Katerina and the Box, and it was her hanging onto a box that her mom got appliance in, and she dragged the box off, and Christina would drag it back and make something out of it, and then something would happen to the box, and then her mom would drag it off, and she'd drag it back and make something else out of it. It's a cool story. But anyway, here is a layout I used using hexagon paper and cut out part of the hexagon, and use some old fibers on that one. And see, that's why I need to get these in to page protectors. Oh, I know, because look, that is lifting up Oh, that come off of another page. But it's just a matter of getting them in something and keeping them protected. This is part of a, let me adhere that back down. This is part of a, I think it was a crepe paper collection. And I had to have it. I loved it. And we don't have snow. I live in Georgia. But they did a snow thing, Snow Mountain at Stone Mountain. So I was able to use it. But this was one of those collections that I bought and like, well, I don't really have any photos at the time to go with it. But I did find some. Because, you know, not everybody has snow in wintertime. I think I did this for a challenge and I won a gift certificate, you know, like a part of a random drawing. This is using a Scrapbook Generation sketch. That is Shamel. This is We Are Memory Keepers, and I can't think of the name of this line, but I absolutely love it. This is a sketch from one of the Page Maps classes that I had bought. I think this is also a Scrapbook Generation sketch using some of those old, I can't think of who it's by. You know the little books that you flip the letters out, the rub-ons, and they still did really well. But to make sure they did really well, instead of putting them directly onto my paper, I did it on another piece and cut it out just in case something didn't adhere properly, but they did. I remember this was a scrap lift, and I think this was a kit from the scrap room, and it was like one of the, you know, during the pandemic. So I was able to use a lot of the stickers up on the top of this. And this was when I went to a family thing and somebody got sick, and then somebody else got sick, and somebody else got sick. So I went and got tested, and it was negative. This was my mom for her 80th birthday during the pandemic. We couldn't really do anything special for her birthday, so we got her a beautiful bouquet of flowers and took it by to see her, hence why she's wearing the mask. This is using P13 papers. That's my dad. My nephew when he turned 21. This was from a Crop and Create event, Crop and Create Delivered event, and this was a layout that in a class that was taught by Megan Andrews. This is using some photo play papers and one of my favorite washies. And this is a simple story papers, and I don't know where this, I thought Scrapbook Generations, but maybe not. So that is the next stack of papers that I will be putting up. Thanks for watching. Bye.